Before I actually played Nintendo, the first console I played was the PS2, and I had Ratchet and Clank for it. Unfortunately, it broke and I sold all that away years ago. But ever since I got a PS5 and I played Rift Apart, the newest Ratchet game, I've wanted all of them. So I'm going to show off my collection currently. I do have every game except for the Ratchet and Clank collection for PS3 and the TriStar pack for PS3, because that one's stupid hard to find. But eventually I'll get all of them physically. So let's not waste any time and get into the collection. The first game I have here is Ratchet and Clank for the PS1, the original game. I actually got this from DK Oldies like 2 days ago. It's in complete condition, but there's a tiny little crack on this right here, so I'm definitely getting a new copy of it, unfortunately. Kinda sucks, but at least I have the original. Next up is the second game, Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. I love this Ratchet game. It's a really good game. There's like some flaws with it, but overall an S+ Ratchet and Clank game. I mean, I love all of them, so it's hard to pick out a favorite, but I'll try throughout this video. Now we have Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. The first game that I bought, that was the first game that I played, but this is the first one that I bought. And yeah, I love this game. Probably my favorite PS2 one, aside one more, which we're going to talk about. Really solid game. I like how they added online, even though I didn't get to experience it. But yeah, really good Ratchet game. And for the final PS2 Ratchet game, Ratchet Deadlocked, my favorite Ratchet and Clank game and favorite PS2 Ratchet game. This game is about Ratchet like fighting in like some arena thing. It's a life or death situation basically. And it's the first Ratchet and Clank game that Clank is on your back. So, really interesting game. And actually, I do have one more game here. Now, you'll be asking, oh, isn't this just Up Your Arsenal? Like, you already have that. Well, even though it does say greatest hits, this isn't Up Your Arsenal. This is the Ratchet and Clank demo disc before the game even came out. I found this at a flea market for like $5-ish bucks and an extra Going Commando manual. And I really wanted to pick this up because this is just such a cool piece of PlayStation history. Having the original game demo is awesome. So yeah, definitely keeping this in the collection. Let's move on to the PlayStation 3. The first Ratchet game for the console, Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction. This is the first Ratchet and Clank PS3 game that I played, and I'm still working on it because I'm trying to beat all of these. I haven't played any of the other PS3 ones thoroughly because we're trying to go in order, but this game, really good. I love how it's like more polished than the PS2 games. Now we got the next game, Ratchet and Clank Future Crack in Time. Pretty much the same thing as this. I've only played a tiny bit of it, but it's a really good game so far. I got this one probably like a week or so after this one at a retro game store. So yeah, pretty sweet. Now we have Ratchet and Clank All for One. And an alright Ratchet game. I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's not the best game ever, but it's like, it's alright, I guess. It's like you play as 4 people and it's like a team game, and the computer players are stupid in this game. Now let's move on to PS4. Only one game for the console, Ratchet and Clank, the retelling remake of the game. Definitely not as good as the original. The movie was alright, I guess. But yeah, this game is like, I love the way that they like switched up how to shoot your gun and like the graphics. All that is stellar. But the game itself isn't that good, especially since it's trying to replicate the original. And finally, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Don't have the disc in here because it's in my PS5, because I'm actually replaying it for like the second, third time. This game is just amazing. My second favorite Ratchet game, definitely. Everything about it is just immaculate. And then digitally, I have Ratchet and Clank Full Frontal Assault, Ratchet Deadlock, the HD version for PS3. I have, there should be more here. Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus, and Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. I also have Ratchet and Clank Quest for Booty digitally on PS3, but it's not shown here because I don't think it has the achievements, because the first 2 Ratchet and Clank games for PS3 don't have achievements. Or to be honest, I probably just haven't played it enough to get even one trophy. So yeah, that's my Ratchet and Clank collection. I'm looking to get the rest of the PS3 ones physically later this year. I really only started collecting these games in January. I mostly picked all of these up after February though. This is probably my favorite game series of all time. I love this series. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Sub to the main channel if you like content like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.